Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today, let's talk about how ancient Chinese poets bid farewell to their friends in the form of poetry. If you are interested in my video content, please subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you have any questions or topics you'd like to discuss, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. In my last video, I introduced Meng Hao and his poem The Yellow Crane Tower. In fact, except for Cui, there is another poet from Tang Dynasty who also composed his poem under the building of Yellow Crane, who is Li Bai. By the way, Li Bai is a very famous poet from Tang Dynasty. He and Du Fu are prized as a great Li Du. However, this time things are different. While Cui expressed his melancholy feelings and homesickness, Li Bai crafted his verses to bid farewell to his best friend, Meng Hao. Let's look at this poem first. 黄鹤楼送孟浩然之广陵 Bidding farewell at the Yellow Crane Tower to Meng Hao, heading to Guangling. 故人西辞黄鹤楼 Her old friend bids farewell to me at the Yellow Crane Tower. 烟花三月下扬州 In this blossomed March, my closest companion set sail for Yangzhou. 孤帆远影碧空尽 A solitary vessel slowly drifts towards the horizon's embrace. 唯见长江天际流 The lines in the closing scene, I glimpse slowly the river streaming towards the sky. In my last video, I introduced that using simples is a common way in making ancient Chinese poetry. So, in Meng Hao's work, he used some simples such as we mentioned in last video, sunside, 日暮, home tone, 相关, misty river, 烟波江上. By using these simples, Cui expressed his melancholy feelings and his homesickness. We also can see some simples in Li Bai's poem, such as a solitary vessel, the river streaming to the sky. We can understand by using these simples, Li Bai really expressed how he misses his friend Meng Hao. In a modern world, when we say goodbye to our friends, we still feel unhappy, even though we have diverse ways to contact each other. For example, using mobile phone, WhatsApp, Skype, and so on. Even sometimes you can fly half around the world to meet your friends if you really miss them. But in ancient times, people didn't have such technologies, which means once you bid farewell to your friends, you didn't have an easy way to contact them, not to mention to flying a great distance to see them. And that's why in ancient times, people had stronger and deeper emotions when bidding farewell than people do today. And therefore, poems about bidding farewell are significant topics in the ancient Chinese poetry. Let's look back at Li Bai's poem. In the first and the second line, Li Bai pointed out where, when, and what happened. It was a flowery march at the Yellow Crane Tower. He was saying goodbye to his friend Meng Hao. So we can see, in these two lines, the poet pointed out the background information, and he met the punchline in the last two lines. Let us imagine this scenery. At the top floor of the historical building, the Yellow Crane Tower. It was a blossomed March when the poet's best friend was going to Yangzhou. We should know in that period, With the poor transportation facilities, going to another remote place was a matter of great significance. Just like Confucius said, 父母在，不远游. Parents alive don't travel far. In ancient times, when somebody went to another remote place, it was not easy to see that person again in a short time, maybe even for the rest of their life. Based on this background, the poet also didn't know when he could meet his friend again. So he made this poem. In his poem, we can feel how much he misses his friend. A solitary vessel slowly drifts towards the horizon's embrace. What lies in the closing scene? I glimpse slowly the river streaming towards the sky. If we imagine that situation from the description, we can envision a black and white movie-like picture, with the poet keeping his eyes fixed on the departing friend. Gradually, the boat moved farther away. He couldn't see his friend's finger anymore. Only a solitary vessel drifts towards the horizon's embrace. Even in this situation, Li Bai didn't move his eyes on the boat disappeared into the skyline. I speculate that perhaps in that moment, Li Bai pondered when he would meet his friend again. It would be in a couple of years, in a couple of months, or would he never see his friends again in the rest of his life? That's why Li Bai couldn't help but keep his eyes on the boat and the river. That's why we cite, by using the symbols, a solitary vessel and the river streaming towards the sky, the poet expressed how much he misses his friend. In today's society, many of us have grown accustomed to farewells, yet simultaneously may find ourselves unsure of how to bid farewells. With the plethora of transportation and communication tools at our disposal, we have the means to bridge distances between each other. This also results in us constantly being a cycle of farewells and reunions. However, if we look at the ancient people, we should know, in ancient times, people didn't have such convenient lifestyle we have today. This is also why the advice places a great importance on farewells, because it wasn't easy to see your friends, your family again after bidding farewells. Every time I read Li Bai, this farewell poem, I deeply emphasize his longing for his friend. It also reinforces my belief that we should cherish our friendships, that we should cherish our family and the human emotions in our lives even more, especially in today's fast-paced and convenient world.
故人西辞黄鹤楼，烟花三月下扬州。孤帆远影碧空尽，唯见长江天际流。